This death row inmate threw a strange riddle at the officer before his execution. John thought it was nothing more than a madman's final words, so he turned and walked away. 4,000 volts of electricity instantly tore through Jack's body, but amid the thick smoke, Jack suddenly screamed excitedly, singing a classic Rolling Stones song. As Jack's body convulsed, the camera suddenly began to distort strangely. The scene shifted into a drifting first-person perspective. An invisible force moved through the crowd, eventually entering the prison guard who had carried out the execution. After work, the guard walked through a busy street. He whistled the same tune Jack had sung before his death, and his movements looked extremely strange. Then he deliberately bumped into a man wearing a hat. In that 0.1-second contact, the man's back suddenly straightened. His confused eyes instantly became aggressive. The hat man then bumped into a woman in green. She touched a black man, who then bumped into a muscular man. This chain of contact, spreading like a virus, eventually reached Charles, a weak and timid delivery driver. Charles was once a low-level worker who was bullied by everyone, but the moment he was touched, a sinister smile appeared on his face. He swaggered toward the food truck and unleashed a furious tirade at his boss, who always exploited him. Then he simply told his boss that he was quitting. The delivery driver seemed like a completely different person. The next morning, Charles, who had just quit the night before, was leisurely eating breakfast inside a luxurious apartment. He then walked into the bathroom to brush his teeth, but inside the bathtub behind him lay the cold body of a dead man. John soon arrived at the scene with his team. The victim was a Russian businessman, killed by a poison injection. The number 18 had also been carved into his chest with a sharp weapon. But what truly made John's pupils tremble wasn't the corpse. It was the perfectly positioned milk carton on the dining table, and the line of words written in the victim's blood on the wall. John's breathing instantly stopped, because it was exactly the same riddle Jack had thrown at him before his death.